In the last video, I had talked about supporting authors and not supporting them and whatever. This kind of goes into that a little bit, but I don't always leave reviews for stuff that I read. I don't always go on and, give it a star rating. I don't always leave a text review. I just don't. I've been trying to get in the habit of at least leaving a star rating here lately for stuff that I've read, just so people know, oh, it's got this many 5 stars or this many 2 stars or whatever. I will go on and post that quite frequently here lately, but I don't always leave a text review. If I'm doing an art for somebody or, something like that, I will go ahead and leave a text review. Or if I'm asked to, review a book, then I will. But just naturally, I don't always. If I feel like it, I will. If I don't, then I won't. Usually if it's a bad review or if I just didn't like the book, I'm not going to waste my time leaving a review because I see no point in it. I've wasted my time reading it. I'm not going to waste my time, typing up what I didn't like about it. I will go ahead and leave a review, and that's it. Or I will go ahead and, rate it like 1 star, 2 star, or whatever. And that's it. And then there's other times that, I might have loved a book and it's like 5 stars for me and I still don't review it. It's just because I'm busy. I have a lot going on. I work from home, but I still am pretty busy a lot of times. I've fixed my schedule around me working at home. So I don't always have the time to review it, or, even if I did review it, I feel like it's just too repetitive. Like, oh yeah, I like the characters, I like the story, I like the plot, boom. And that's it. So I don't feel like just writing that out. I'll go ahead and leave it 5 stars so people can see, oh, well, this means people liked it or whatever, but not necessarily leave a review. On the other hand, I understand why authors want reviews. It lets people know, if it's good, bad, whatever, and it helps with the algorithm on like Amazon and stuff like that. Even if it's a bad review. I understand, bad reviews can be very good for authors. They can use that as like a critique in a sense. If it's not just bad mouthing it, they can see what they need to work on. But from a reader standpoint or a reviewer standpoint, I'm not wasting my time doing that. I understand as an author, the benefits of it, but I'm still not going to do it. That's just how I am. If somebody else wants to do it, that's fine. I'm not telling everybody not to review something if it's bad. Also, if it is bad and I was asked to review it, I won't go ahead and post it on there. First, I will let the author know my opinions. I will write the review and send it to them, and then they can use that as the critique, what to work on next time. But I won't post it on like Goodreads or anything like that unless they say, yeah, it's fine, go ahead and post it. Because, I'm not trying to out them or something like that, be like, oh, they suck. Because to me, no book really just sucks. Well, all the books I've rated kind of poorly haven't just sucked. It wasn't my book. And also with reviews, if it's not my style of book, then it's not going to get as high a rating. If I read an erotica book, it's probably not going to get that high of a rating for me. Just because it's not my style. I know some people are like, well, you shouldn't rate something that's not your style poorly because you don't know about that style. That's why I don't read it. But if I do read it, it's probably not going to end up with a very high review, unless something about it actually made me go, oh, okay, yeah, I like it. But in general, no. If I don't like it because of the genre or whatever, I'm not rating it very highly. The only option that I do that I don't discredit the review towards something that the author did was if it was an actual choice that they did and they still did it well. Like I've read a book from a fellow author tuber, Aphrodite. It was Shattered. She wrote it in 3rd person present tense. I'm not really a big fan on present tense, especially not 3rd person. I don't know if I've ever read anything 3rd person. It's usually 1st, but 3rd person present, what she wrote it as, I'm not going to discredit her because it was 3rd person present tense. She kept it in 3rd person and she kept it in present tense. So she did it properly. That was her choice. So I'm not going to discredit her for that. Same thing with people, well, oh, well, I'm giving this like a bad review because they killed a certain character. That's a choice that the author purposely made. It's not a mistake, so I'm not going to discredit them for that. And I guess you could say the same thing with like if it was erotica or wherever they kept it to erotica, but I didn't enjoy it to that extent. I'm going to leave a bad review, or at least a bad star rating because of that. But even then, I don't go out of my way to review something or to even read something that I'm not into. You know, it's not something I do. I don't go out and like, oh, I'm going to see how many erotica books I can find just so I can give them bad reviews. I don't do that. If I ever read an erotica, it's because somebody had asked me to. And even then, I would be upfront with them beforehand, but like, I don't read erotica. I don't enjoy it. You know, it's not my cup of tea. So I'm not going to rate it very good. So I'm going to let them know that up front. So that shouldn't happen. But if they're still like, yeah, I don't care, just want to know more structure, more than likely they're not really wanting an actual review. They're just wanting a critique, and then I will go through and critique it for them. Also, something I do about reading books, and not really reviews, but I DNF books. Even if I was liking them, I can like them like throughout the entire book, and then if at one point, you know, I'm just like, no, I don't like this, I will DNF it. You know, it could be 10 chapters long. I could get through the first 8 chapters and be loving the story, but chapter 9 just doesn't do it for me. I DNF it right there, and more likely never pick it back up. I don't know, there might be times where I might be like, all right, I'll go ahead and give it another chance or something, just because I'm curious, but I will DNF something that close to the end, even if I had liked it. If it's not keeping my attention from time to time, like throughout the entire time, then I DNF it. That's why I didn't read that much when I was younger. That's why I still don't read that much now. I mostly just do like ARC reviews or betas or whatever for other people, because stuff like that I feel like I have to get through because somebody has asked me to, and I gave them my word that I would read it all and, you know, let them know what I thought about it. But just for fun, or at my leisure or whatever, I typically don't read that much because I'm very picky with what I read. And if it doesn't keep my attention throughout the entire book, then I'm just like, no, I'm done. I'm DNF it. So, yeah. So that's my opinions on reviews and my DNF process and how I feel about that. So, yeah. Do you hate me yet?